Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tech News. Welcome to a new fresh episode. Today, we have two very special and important guests on the podcast. We have Noor with us and Derek. So, today, we are going to talk about a very interesting community group, but we are going to talk with the rising fresh talent. So, Noor, Derek, first and foremost, you can start by introducing yourself.
Hello everyone. So basically, I'm Noor. I would say I joined the community like roughly 1.5 years right now, and I'll let Frederick introduce himself, and then we'll talk a little bit later about the community itself.
Hello, my name is Derek Lam. I'm a software engineer at Delivered AI and has been quite an advocate of community, especially MSCC, since 1.5 years.
Very good. Maybe you can also talk a bit about yourself, like your hobbies, what you like doing professionally. Noor?
So yes, basically professionally, I'm a package app development associate at Accenture, and I would say that part of my hobby is kind of try new tech, new stuff, and I would say that MSCC itself kind of promotes new technologies, like trending ones, industry ones, which helps you to develop like outside of training, certification and stuff. You can have some casual meetup, discuss with professionals, and kind of enjoy yourself while learning. And like the aim is like to share knowledge very quickly in a short amount of time. And basically, MSCC aims to have like 1 hour or 30 minutes talks at a specific subject, whereby we are able to grasp the main concept and we can delve in details more. And we always have the contact of the other person who is presenting or something like that, just to to get a step ahead on the technologies. I would say that's right. And my hobby is kind of sleeping, sleeping, gaming, and I would say chilling out with friends. And that's it for me. I'll just pass on back to Derek.
So my work consists mostly of architecting solution and to implement them using like different front end or back end technologies. It's really depend because we are startups. So one project can be using Python, one project can be using Node. So it's very like I get to touch a lot of technology on my work. Now consisting of my hobbies, usually learning a lot of different other technology, like doing some side projects. And also I like to work out and do hikings. That's quite of my hobbies. And also like going to meetups like every Saturday. I like to go to different meetups just to get more exposure about different tech stack I can use, like either for my side projects or during my work. That's quite my hobby.
Very nice. Yeah, Derek, I can't remember a time when I joined any meetup where I didn't see you. You were there with a few others, I think Alexander as well, almost all the time. So that's very good. Eh? When I was younger myself, I tried to attend most of the meetups I could, and it's very enriching, not only on what you're learning, what's trending in the market, but also the networking. So, that's being said, let's move to one of the most interesting part of the reason why we are here. Just a quick context. So, nowadays on Tech News, we are trying to get a maximum of communities, user groups, and we asked Jockey, and immediately he recommended you two guys and said, yes, these are the young rising stars or talent, and we should contact you. And here we are. So, first and foremost, though, how did you discover MSCC, Derek?
For me, it was from Girish Mahabir. I don't know if you know him. He's a great guy at Ocean DBA. So during my first year, because I did not have a tech background before starting university, I didn't know anything about tech, what was the activities there was outside of university. So talking with Girish, he kind of introduced me to some community. And then during I think it was in 2022 DevCon, like the first meetup of the first DevCon after the COVID. he introduced me to Ish, Mary Jane, Joki during the DevCon. So that was my first like time meeting them, and I really had fun. Like,
We are losing you a bit, Derek.
I think
Hello.
his connection got lost. So
Yeah.
I'll just take over for the moment. Basically, I'm kind of having the same path as Derek because we kind of joined the our community together. And Girish was kind of the point of contact where we got to know about MSCC, about DevCon, and we really got to know the people involved in MSCC via DevCon. And DevCon itself, since we are already touching the subject, so DevCon in itself is kind of a thing that MSCC has brought to Mauritius, such that all tech communities, you have tech savvies, and lots of people gather together and have some more sessions in three sections or pathways, whereby you touch a little bit of all, which is all technology which is happening all around. And I think Derek is back, so I'll just finish and just give it back to
yes,
Derek. So
sorry. Okay, sorry.
continue
Sorry
till
about that. It's my where did I cut? In fact,
DevCon.
oh, so yeah.
DevCon.
So during the 2022 DevCon, I met Ish, Joki, Mary Jane, Shelly, and I think that was like one of the first like experience, especially during community, because it was my second one, in fact. Because just before the DevCon, there was a front-end coders meetups. That's where also I meet some Ish. I think there was Nirvan and Rengen. That was like my first time like seeing events like not really typical of my previous background. So during the DevCon, I had the opportunity to go to the different talks, to talk to each jockey, and it was very enriching because that was not something I was usually acquainted to, coming from an accounting background. So I had it really fun. And then after the DevCon, I continued like to go to meetups and continue like to like a very good experience having it because you get to meet people, you get to talk. It was like for me meetups is not like meeting when you need to network. It's more like an environment where same-minded people join and mostly talk about something which everyone is interested. It's more like a friend group, we can say. That's why like to go to the MSCC meetups and other communities because it's more fun than learning. Like, not like courses where you go and are forced to learn something. It's more like a conversation thing. You go network, have some coffee, and then talk about very good stuff.
So maybe the same thing for you, Noor. What's MSCC for you?
Yes, I will kind of join Derek with the point of being like a friendly group and kind of learning in an informal way, we would say, in discussion like way. And kind of the exposure in itself, we would say like the networking part also is kind of nice, like we would say, because you have lots of people from different industries. But focusing also on the presentation content and on kind of the theme which are coming throughout these years. These are kind of the actual hot topics, let's say, and we kind of try to cover lots, like MSCC try to cover lots of variety, such that to include almost every people. Having it every Saturday, I think it's third or second Saturday of the month is kind of nice because you already know the plan and you can plan out everything, and it's not very long and you can leave anytime compared to like if you're going to for a like formal thing, you would have to stay for the whole session. Here you can just come, drop by for your session, have a small networking session, like, and then back home. So I would say MSCC kind of develop my community experience, kind of like explore more about people in the tech sector and also about how everything is going except about from uni life, because kind of we joined it when we were in university life, and that was kind of a detachment from university and expose us to the industry people at an early stage. And in terms of work, since you already have the exposure, you're easily like grabbed by other companies, I would say. And I think for me, MSCC in itself is a very great experience. And I usually try to make my maximum to come to meetups, but I'm not as often as Derek because Derek is love these meetups, and sometimes I'm busy with work. That's why. So I'll just hand back the floor back to you, Abdallah.
Yes. So I would just add something in it is that whenever you go to those meetups, they are often done in a company's office or location. So you can already talk with people working there, especially if they are doing something that is of interest to you. So this is a good, huge plus as well. So previously, I've profit from that personally. I've also get acquainted to these people. So maybe another thing I wanted to ask you, Derek, is what benefits so far has it brought to your career?
For me, like MSCC, like bring a lot of advantage in fact, because I think like during starting university, I was still like very timid, not really acquainted to what was in the tech, what's the prospect. But going to meetups and also having the opportunity to like be speaker to DevCon over different meetups, I become more like an extroverted person. Started like talking much, being more eloquent when going to interviews, and also like broaden my knowledge in terms of tech stack. Because if I had been only in universities and didn't go to different meetups, exposed to the community, I think I would be one of those students which just know like the basic programming, like just the programming just need to be to finish university and not like the programming skills required in the industry. That's two other big advantage I get from being part of MSCC.
Yes, I've personally noticed your um, increase in self-confidence in the last past year, I would say, just by you going there, giving a helping hand and talking. I've seen how you become more confident, so I can vouch for that. Maybe something else, Noor. How can anyone, maybe let's say I'm a student from university, or I just graduated, or I am a fresher or a junior, how can I join any MSCC meetup?
Uh, For joining meetups, it's very simple. You can just RSVP on meetup.com. So all our meetups are posted there. And even if you're a university student, professional, or even a high school student, if you are tech savvy, you can for sure join in the meetups just by registering. And when you come by, we just check you in so that they know that you are here. And that is very simple to come by, and I would recommend lots of people to come by to explore new stuff and meet new people who can help you, assist you, either like direct, like kind of being outspoken, like develop all of the soft skill. But if you're kind of the geek one who is here only for content, so you can also come here for the content. It's up to you, but you can all the door is always open for you to come to meetups, and you have also the DaveCon, which is open to public, and it's always advertised on the website.
Super,
And thank
excellent.
And
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
forget,
No,
it's
you can
free. It's
continue.
free. Meetups and
yes, it's
DevCon is
free.
free.
It's free and open source.
Yes, you don't have to pay anything. You just come,
Yeah.
have a chat, learn things, eat food.
Get
All is free.
food.
Yes.
Even the parking, if you have a car. No, that's all super nice. Maybe something, a last point I would like to ask is what's next, especially in terms of your perspective, like what's next, what's upcoming from SCC and you, how you're planning to maybe contribute. Derek and Noor, you can take turns.
For me, it's I think this year has been really great for me, like in terms of contributing to MSCC. I have, like for example, contributed some improvement on the DevCon website, and also have been speaker for free talk this year. I think I will continue like in the future on the same path, because I think like it's great currently, and maybe in the future, as of currently I have more time now because I finished university, I will try to be more into the helping hand before the DevCon and not just during the DevCon.
For me, since I've not been able to do a presentation like being a speaker yet, I'll try to do that like several contributions during this year because I was very busy with work and uni at the same time, so I didn't have time to prepare for the slides and stuff. So that's one part of my contribution. And the second part, as Derek mentioned, I've contributed in terms of some improvement for the Google Dev Fest, which is kind of associated with MSCC sometimes, like they help in organizing. So the Google Dev Fest, we kind of help me and Derek for the website for some tweaking for the registration part. And as I said, we will try to get involved before the DayCon, like try to involve in the logistics and stuff because we were kind of only here on the spot to help for registration and stuff. But like try to get involved, and we just hope that the next DevCon is better than the previous one. And that's a big aim because it was a very big success for last time.
Yeah, it's very nice. So I think it's good. It's really good. It was a pleasure having you guys, Noor and Dereck. So stay tuned now. We will be releasing this very soon. I have a lot in the pipeline already. But thanks, guys, and see you soon.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you
Bye.
very much. Bye.
And the stop.